is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Virginia, Mr. Good.
The gentleman from Virginia is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you. Person Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to H.R. 2119. The other side of the aisle claims that this would help families, but instead it would devastate them. The bill would coerce faith-based providers, as the gentlelady from North Carolina has already said, to violate their deeply held beliefs or stop their work altogether. It would redefine the definition of sex, and it inserts gender identity language into U.S. code. And isn't that the objective of this administration, this majority, to force faith-based providers out of business and to redefine sex and to change the identification of gender? My colleagues on the other side claim they want to protect the family, but instead they've chosen to attack the very bedrock of our country, the moral principles and the traditional family that hold our families and communities together. In fact, nearly everything that plagues our society can be attributed to a failure to follow God's laws for morality and His rules for and definition of marriage and family. The very name of this bill is steeped in irony, the Family Violence Protection Act, as it would truly inflict more violence on unborn babies' lives and force taxpayers to fund the murder of unborn life. Again, consistent with the goals and objectives of this administration and this Democrat majority. This would be a bad bill without its attack on the unborn. This would be a bad bill without its dangerous sexual orientation, gender identity provisions, or SOGI. This is a bad bill because it spends over $1 billion more in expansive, intrusive government. Violence is already illegal. We Republicans are against it in all forms. This is a matter for local and state law enforcement, and I urge my colleagues to vote against it, and I will be doing so. Thank you, and I yield back to
The gentleman